It's been a bit more than 5 hours since news broke that U.S. President Donald Trump tested positive for the Corona-19 virus. Shortly after reports of that appeared in the press, postings appeared on Twitter indicating that the fleet of E6 TACAMO aircraft had become active. There was one aircraft circling off of the west coast and another one circling off of the east coast of the continental U.S. I became aware of this about an hour after the postings went up and thought I would check for myself. Weather is pretty good over the continental 48 states. Nothing much is going on ADSB Exchange. There hasn't been much overnight military activity, not in the skies at least. There's been one aircraft persistently showing up, ident 249249. There's been another one in Oklahoma doing some kind of on-the-ground test. There was one Reach aircraft and a pair of KC-135Rs. Those are all gone. At the current time, the map is clear, really. This other aircraft at 1,800 feet hasn't really moved, hasn't changed altitude. I suspect that's part of a ground test happening in the southwest. I haven't bothered to zoom in, being relatively uninterested in that activity. The background noise you hear is from a pair of Kiwi SDR receivers. There's one on the East Coast in New Jersey. It's tuned to 2992 and it's picking up a bit of noise, not much of anything going on. There are the occasional bursts of static from lightning. And there is a radio signal up above the military frequency. We're looking at 8992, 8994 and a half, up to 8996 and a half. It's got some noise, nothing significant. On the west coast in Washoe Valley, Nevada, there's another Kiwi SDR. That one is tuned to 8992, picking up just a bit of RF noise. No signals, no EAMs, no aircraft, just noise. So that means Tim Hogan caught all of the excitement when those two E6s went up. Apparently they circled, possibly turned off their ADSB, but all seems to be quiet right now. As we move into sunrise and the early morning hours, there will probably be a bit of testing on the global HF frequencies. That's normal. And then at some point during the early morning hours, the EAMs will begin, unless there's an exercise or some kind of military readiness need. You'll only hear one EAM. A lot of time will go by, there'll be another. It's really not much happening. So we'll see. All's quiet. That means the press will forget about this. They'll go back to their usual speculating about things that are hot topics right now. Currently, they're talking about the recent debate between the president and the presidential candidate. Joe Biden and Trump did not get along at all on the stage. It was a very contentious debate. Everyone's talking about that and speculating on how the next debate's going to go. I say it could have been worse. They were sparring, but it could have been worse. Yeah. So that's all for now, everyone. Have a great day. If there's anything interesting, I'll capture it on video and put it up on YouTube.